Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Swordflight. Just noticed her sword looks like it's, no, I was just looking at it weird. Looked almost like it had waves in it. Okay. We'll soon be approaching the island where the second group of pirates makes its base. Furto has done some preliminary scrying. Time now to make our plans. Pirates have a large ship anchored just west of the shore, a few tents and such on the island itself. Plans to approach in a small craft under cover of darkness and invisibility spells. Most of the crew will assault the ship. You two can join them. I'll lead a second party onto the island, deal with any pirates to be found there. Once the ship is secured, join me and my party on the island to eliminate remaining resistance. You might need support. Best as we can determine, most of the pirates are on the ship. That's where you'll likely be needed most. I feel a little guilty about how much trouble I threw you in the last time, so only proper and similar as myself. Set out on a small craft whenever you're ready. Alright. So these guys should be significantly less dangerous than the last crowd that we went through. Man, my constitution checks just have not been as nice as I would like them to be. You know, I actually noticed something. So, not those. So +3, +3, +2, so that's 8, 11. Okay. So I have an 11 bonus on everything. So I have a 10 reflex save by default. Only a 13 will. And probably about a 13 fortitude, given how many... I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 extra points on fortitude. That's 26. Yeah, and then of course there's the buff that I just have. I've got like a 13 fortitude and will, and only a 10 reflex without my buffing items. Man, those things are a big deal. Okay, let's go. Pirates. Cord and Hiel is over there fighting. Who's that? Pirate Bard. Okay, well they've got a couple stronger members over here. You guys might need some assistance. Oh, dang it. I wanted to kill him. Guys keep stealing my kills. Well, so far they are much less dangerous than those Minotaurs were. Those things were animals. They're critting a lot because of their scimitars, but between my stone skins and my absurd degree of hit points, I seem to be tanking it alright. When you secure the ship, if you find no enemies here, you should head to shore. The stray rope descends from the mast. You can use it to swing into the shallow water. From there, you might make your way to the shore. Yep, let's go. Oh, some of them are sneaking. Alright, well, let's kill the bard. Ow. Man, what are these guys doing to me? Someone else kill him. Someone else killed him. Alright, I'm going over here. Holy cow, man, all of a sudden they just start hitting hard. I hit someone, please? These guys stronger or something than the last one? Doesn't look like it. Hold on, the ones I'm fighting are dual wielding, as opposed to this guy who's got a shield. So they are different. They seem much harder to hit, which is kind of ironic considering they're the ones who don't have the shields. It's a good thing the named folks are invincible. Hold on. 17. That's why I'm not hitting anything. There we go. Thanks for helping out, rest of the crew. Who were just out. Ow! Ow, that hurt. Got some sort of sonic shield on. You guys are not that good at this. I incurred a lot of damage. Suppose if you hear things going well on the ship, we've destroyed it seems to be the pirates' main encampment. There could be a few more of them about. If you like, you can go explore the rest of the island, finish off any pirates who avoided the onslaught. As soon as the rest of our forces start arriving, I'll be organizing additional parties to scour the place. There aren't too many pirates left. We need to make certain. Alright. That guy regenerating? He is. Why do you guys get to regenerate? I never get regeneration stuff. Oh, so that's a big pirate ship. Seagulls. What's going on? Bird responds to your attempts at communication. What are you wondering what you're doing on the island? It's disappointing to learn you're here to clear out the pirates. The presence of wasteful humans means good feeding for seagulls. Know anything interesting? Informs you the existence of a cave near the center of the island. Often have pirates going in and out of it. Another item of interest refers to is a chest hidden in the water along the northeastern shore. Out there. It's locked. I'll open it. Some seagulls. What do we got? Ooh. What is that? That's Sunbeam. Nice stuff. Mass heal. Cool. Never seen that. I got no clue what that is. I'm assuming this is a Rod of the Wilderness and a Stormcaller's Rod. That's what they look like. Since I'm more barbarian than druid as a general rule, I don't use the Rod of the Wilderness that much. Stormcaller rods, though, are handy. And the Rod of the Wilderness probably has some uses. Yeah, that sonic damage stripped away my protection pretty quick. Maybe I should actually explore the water, too. There could be some treasure chests lying around in it. Although, now I get the feeling that's probably the only one out there. I don't know how far you can explore, but I really don't want to just wander around at all. Oh, Vipers. Hi, guys. Oh, I don't know, clear line of sight. I could animal empathy them, but their poison's not that bad. They don't do much damage. They're not worth a whole lot of XP either. Yeah, I can cure that in a heartbeat. Can I disable this with a +3 healer's kit? Yes, I can. Didn't even need to use my spell. Zarala just keeps teleporting around. Alright, let's head into the cave, see what we can do. Another bard. Regular pirate. Okay, I only see 2 guys, and the last time... It's in your bard song. Last time I was fighting them on the shore, they had dudes come out of... yeah, those guys. Come out of nowhere. How much did he just drain my strength? Pretty sizable chunk. Yeah, you're bad news. Don't do that. Hit him. Ow. Hey, Zarala, you wanna do something? Anything, really? That's a no. Go. Also, I don't know how long lasting this strength drain is, but I'd rather not deal with it for long. I should probably use my my Stone of Seeing. I think that's not what it's called, but I can't remember what it is called. Man, these guys are terrible. I hate the strength drain thing. I wouldn't mind it if it was short-lasting, like Called Shots effects are, but it seems to last for an unpleasantly long time. And it does pretty significant strength drain. I mean, they get me twice with it. I don't know what that is. I've seen Zarala use that in other playthroughs. It looks like she's casting some kind of acid spell, and every time that she uses it, that weird sonic blast hits her. I have no idea what it's doing. I assume it's a very bard-specific thing. And I've never played a bard, so that'd be why I've never seen it before. But I'm not sure. It's real strange. Okay, let's go search this side room and swing through that corridor. Well, this looks like someone important's room. Probably the captain's quarters. The rest of them seem to sleep in there, or at least some of them do. There's some little makeshift bedrolls lying about. As long as there could still be sneaky people around to try and drain my strength, I don't see a point in actually healing that. Can you disable the trap? If so, I can remove the lock. Treasure. +1 gear. I guess it's probably pretty wealthy for some stuff pirates might see. Unless you're Minotaur Pirates, sponsored by the Twisted Rune. They saw much better stuff. But that's a pretty rare, rare job. No traps? Oh, there were traps. Vipers. Vipers inside. Now that's odd. I figured that thing would keep more than one of them busy. Alright. What's further down? A Yanti. Now that would explain the Vipers. Sorceress. Alright. Histachi. Whole army of the things. Finish her off. Gotcha, okay. Retreat to keep your... Whoa! She can still see me. Okay. The Histachi I'm not afraid of. They're pretty weak, but this priestess... I didn't want to do that. Hit the sorceress. There you go. Oh, there's a thief in here. At least I'm fairly certain he's a thief. There you go. Now you'll want to finish her off. Then I can chew through these things. Alright. Gotcha. Yeah, they got more hit points than that. Although they don't have much. Almost like a little zombie swarm. I think think they might be able to disease me too, but I'm not sure. I've got a 41 armor class anyway, so they'll hit me, but not super often. Otherwise, even their low damage would chew you down pretty fast, given that they seem to get 2 or 3 attacks a round, which is not insignificant. Well, I guess all things considered, we're fortunate most of the pirates did not seem to be Yuan-ti and were mostly just human. Can you disable this? No. Probably should have just left it alone if you couldn't disable it. One left. Someone's still alive. I'm not one of the snake people. I thought regular pirates weren't allowed here. I'm not a pirate, I'm a pirate hunter. We're saved. Sure, we can make room for you. What's this about snake people? Unknown to most of the group of pirates, the captain is actually a pure-blood Yuan-ti who's pretending to be human. The Yuan-ti have been capturing people like us, as far as the pirates are concerned to sell into slavery, but actually to be used by the Yuan-ti for all sorts of horrible things. A lot of the other prisoners have been killed or transformed. They kept us alive, saying we were going to be used for breeding purposes. Not sure I even want to know what that means. Going to be putting a stop to that. Are there any more pirates or Yuan-ti about? I think so. Saw the captain run by here not too long ago, and the really snake-like Yuan-ti abominations, I think they're called, have to stay down here all the time, so the pirates don't see them. Don't think there are too many of them, though. Too many of those here, though. Pirates are from a Yuan-ti plot. Last group is from some sort of twisted rune plot, or any pirates who were just in it for the plunder. Snake monsters look pretty formidable. Guess adventurers like you're used to fighting such things. They've lost their locked door privileges down here. Yeah, it's pretty common from the Yuan-ti to abduct people and either breed with them or force them to breed, because they have various, half a dozen probably or so uses for humans. They eat them, they use them in their rituals, turn them into Histachi, turn them into other Yuan-ti. Yuan-ti half-bloods are still useful to them. They do all kinds of bad stuff. They're one of the more devious races in Forgotten Realms, and generally one of the more dangerous, mid-dangerous races. So that'd be the half Yuan-ti, or maybe not half, the Yuan-ti pureblood. Operation in Zazesspur. Well, we know where they are. That sounds alright. Pretty typical Yuan-ti attitude. Your mess, you get yourself out of it. Okay, well let's see if I can hopefully... I'm gonna try to get my strength back, because I may need it. Hi, can I lure some of you out and not all of you? Nah, here's what I'll do. Kill him. Oh, great. Kill him. There you go. What the? Did I not just crit him? Oh, those must have been residual criticals from the last one. Yeah, I was hoping that would cure the poison. How is my strength decreased? It's a 27. Oh, I guess you probably just got rid of my rage. Well, it's just sitting there in the doorway, keeping him from getting in. The attacks that mattered, I got them right. Well, let's see if I can take this guy. Everyone who's got a heavy flail seems to want to disarm me. Alright, well, at least I put him down. I think I saw an archer over there too. I should be able to put down a Yuan-ti archer without too much work. Like I said though, that was just a regular abomination warrior and scout. They almost killed me. And had the captain been involved at the same time, they would have. Well, I guess we can't just let him go. Let's go through after him. Hey, Zerala, are you out of bard usage? I could really use 4 extra armor class points. Never mind, I'll just take them alone. Is that a lever? Yuan-ti hideout in Zazesspur. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to get out of this room. First I gotta deal with these Yuan-ti though. So I could try shooting them through the bars. But I think, since that thing's really close, I should be able to hit it. I don't know that it will sit there and let me kill it. It might try to run away. Never mind, I cannot. Okay. Is there arrows +1? Tell you what, toss those. Yeah, let's get the fire arrows in. Yeah, I know, you're more dangerous than me with that thing. Fortunately, they don't seem to have that many hit points. And I can output a pretty solid amount of damage with this thing. Not even close to as much as I can with my axe. Wonder why I can't just whack him through the bars. Normally I would be able to. How? Man, can you stop that? What's the last of those? see real quick. Yeah, that's not gonna break. And just to double check, no way, no how am I gonna hit him. I don't think he's even using elemental arrows. He is. I don't think the last one was. This one's got a crossbow. I'd say without my haste armor class, this is a little bit rougher. Even if I can't get out or get to them, though. That's too few Rianti. Actually, I might not even need to heal. I think I've killed all the pirates. Wondered where you'd gotten to. Soon after you tune through the portal, it fades away. That sounds right. Guess it shouldn't surprise me you charged through any open portal without much hesitation. We weren't far behind you. Looks like you haven't left much for us to do. We cursed the Yanti that dared face us. Cowards fled behind that lever-operated door. There was nothing better for us to do than return. They're a nasty lot. Guess with the portal closing, we can't do anything about that other group of them. At least we did a lot as far as our main job of pirate hunting goes. Why don't you go tell the captain? After I'm done. Looks like they still have one final chamber. Ooh, nice healing. Also nice. Let's use summon a Dire Tiger. For what limited good that does you. Dire Tiger is decently strong, but not by the time you're level 17. If I were like level 12, Dire Tiger probably could really hold its own, but I don't think a level 11 Dire Tiger is going to be doing much. I think it said level 11. No, it's being cast at 11. Alright, well, more pirates gone, lots of dead Yanti. Totally worth it. Got a new heavy flail that might replace mine. I don't think that thing's any more effective against most undead than mine is. Honestly, my axe. But I do still need it to deal with things like clay golems. Pirates can be considered defeated. Yanti were behind the activities, and they have a base in Zazesspur. That's our next destination. When we arrive, we'll inform the authorities. Fear they will find nothing. Yanti are sneaky and cunning as they are cruel. At any rate, there is trouble for tomorrow. For today, we stand victorious over pirates who've long been a plague on the seas. With that done, probably speak to Okaram, perhaps explore any remaining corners of the island. Once you're done, come talk to me again. I'll see to it you get on board before we depart. From here, we'll be making for Zazesspur. Spend some time there selling off our loot, recruiting in more crew. Not sure where we'll be headed after that. Depends on what pirate activity we hear about. You'd be welcome to come along if you like. We can always use barbarians like you. Might be able to help you out. I know some people in Zazesspur, and I think I can make some inquiries among the scholarly ones. Could be one of them will have some ideas as to where you could look for a book you could donate to Candlekeep. We'll have to see when we get there. Where to fight? Expect you're hoping to sell off some loot. Don't carry my goods around in my pockets, but I'm going to do a lot of traveling back and forth. You're welcome to come with me once we're headed back. Yeah, let's go.
Hey there.
Alright. Let's sell the totem. I just hold on to those because they're going to be a waste. No, I'm getting rid of them. I'm selling the +1 arrows too. Do I have 2 things at least? Yeah, identify. So, Rod of the Wilderness and Stormcaller's Rod. Yeah, I was right. Nature's Balance. All enemies within the area of effect have their spell resistance lowered by 1d4 for every 5 caster levels. All allies within the area of effect are healed for 3d8 hit points plus 1 per caster level. Caster level's 15. So 3d8 plus 15. Interesting. Looks like we have drained him of most of his money. Let's check this thing out. 1d6 acid, it's plus 3 weapon, does extra piercing damage, and it can poison people. As opposed to plus 2, 1d4 fire. Yeah. Alright, well I am all out of healing potions, so I'm definitely going to need a couple stacks of these. They're pricey, but they're powerful. Yeah, I don't think I should really sell off most of the rest of that stuff. Don't know that I'll need Nature's Balance. I guess it's a solid heal, it's not great. I don't really worry about enemy spell resistance, but I can use those to heal up a bit. Sunbeams I'll save against any undead, I guess. I got 4 of those things I chuck on them. And Firestorm I haven't yet used. That's sort of a more powerful one. Also cast at 13th level. Okay, well I'm definitely going to get some rest here. Don't think I've got anything in my bags. Really wish he had a cowl of mental protection. That'd be nice. Okay, so let me see how far you can run out into the shallows. Okay, so it's not the entire map. That's a big boat. Yeah, I'll explore around the fringes. If there is anything worth getting, I might as well get it. Okay, that is as far out that way as we get. It's being a little funky, so I just want to double check. Well, that definitely went more smoothly than the Minotaur encounter. Can I tell him that I dealt with the pirates? No. Seagulls are too stuck up to talk to me. Oh, this map moves. I thought it was weird that it looked like I'd reached the end. Even though the land seemed to continue. Man, I cannot tell where the overlap of land and water is supposed to actually work. Far enough. Okay. Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything else out here. I did waste my time. But better safe than sorry. Okay, let's go talk to the captain and get out of here. What did I just see? He has damage resistance, immunity to paralysis, slow, entangle, and movement speed decrease, and he's regenerating. This guy's got a ring of power. He does not. He's not immune to all of the movement things, although he does have some damage resistance. But you have a ring of power. This game won't even give me a ring of elemental resistance. I want to kill that guy's party. That doesn't sound good. We're here in Zazesspur. I suppose this is where you two get off, since we'll be doing nothing for a few weeks for refitting, provisioning, and recruiting. We need to be searching for a valuable book to get you into Candlekeep. If you need a place to stay, the Winsome Repose Inn is nearby, just off the gangplank practically. Also been giving some thought to your quest. Know someone in the city who might be able to help. Densath Wailabine is the man I have in mind. He owns a bookstore you can find in the market district just north of the docks. He's always looking for and trying to acquire rare volumes. There's a chance he might be able to sell you something suitable for your needs. If not, I'm sure he could give you some idea where to look. Been a bit preoccupied worried about where you could get such a book. It's good to know there's a place to start. If and when you acquire the book you need, you might want to come back and see me. Not sure where our next pirate hunting mission will take us, but it's quite possible we'll be heading further north and closer to Candlekeep. We'd be glad to take you with us again. If so, you've certainly proven your worth. Can't go below deck. Not anymore. It is a pretty small ship. I guess most privateers weren't huge. I don't know, given the size of some of the pirate vessels that we saw, I would have hoped it was bigger. Or you'd think it was bigger, at least. I guess they also don't do ship-to-ship combat, though. They get some experienced fighters, roll onto the enemy ship, and kill everyone. Captain Teven Center. Oh, there's another big boat out there. Well, fine then, you jerk. Just off a ship, I'm Talvin Kent, bartender. I've also got a room here if you need one. You have any work for someone like me, room that need to be cleared out? If you're looking for work, you can always check the signboard you see there. Various bulletins, including job offers, get posted there. Not sure if I can give you anything to do myself. We did have a problem with vermin. It's being attended to. A lot of venomous snake got into our basement. Those aren't something one would normally find in the city, yet there they were. They came up out of the sewers, but I don't know why they'd be in the sewer in the first place. There's already someone clearing them out. Fierce-looking woman who was staying at the inn. An adventurer type like you, going about in armor and carrying weapons. Heard about the snakes, offered to clear them out, so I let her go attend to it. Been gone a while, but she said she wanted to track down where they were coming from in the sewers and deal with that too. Guess that could take some time. Go down and follow her after her, see if you can help out.
What'll you have then?
Any news worth hearing? There's two important events a foreigner might not know about. One is our new government. Queen Zaranda and King Hadrak have just had their coronation, have been installed as the land's new rules. rulers after years of civil war. Prospect of finally getting some stable governance sure looks like a good thing. Everyone's hoping they'll soon get to work re-establishing law and order. For now, there's still more bandits and such that there should be in the countryside, but our monarchs have most expecting better times ahead. Siege of Saradish. It's a big city in the east of the country. If you don't know, it was attacked by an army of fire giants and mostly destroyed. Giant's leader got taken out by a hero type eventually. What was left of his army dispersed, so the worst of the threat's over, but we have bands of fire giants roaming about and raiding. That's a problem for anyone trying to travel. Hiring a few guards might protect you from orcs or goblins, but there's not many guards who can take on a fire giant and live. Those are the biggest bits of news that come to mind. Don't have any stores, big market area, lots of merchants, a little ways to the northeast. I figure you probably don't have much of anything, yeah. And then we can rest here if we need to. Don't try to break that. In fact, while I'm at it, I need to tell her not to try and help me.
Is there something you need? Fair enough.
Don't help me.
Is there something?
Okay. Let's take a look at the signboard. Various notices and bulletins are posted here. Most don't appear particularly relevant. There's a few that might.
What have you had then?
Count Stenrift seeking to hire bards. One of the bulletins is an advertisement put out by one Count Hadar Stenrift seeking to hire bards. Directions to the manor located in the northwest of the markets, north of the docks. I'd like to look into that. Could earn us some extra gold. Be nice to put on a performance. Check the advertisement from Count Thorol seeking to hire mercenaries. Advertisement put out by one Count Darren Thorol seeking to hire mercenaries to assist clearing out various monstrous creatures who've been intruding on his lands. Direction to Thorol residence located in the part of the city north of the docks, west of the markets, also included. Notice the several notorious criminals who have prices on their heads. Head of any of those listed here will be worth 1,800. It suggested the heads to be taken at one Captain Tenent, commander of the harbor fort west of the inn. Jacko Kralo, man's identified as leader of a gang of criminals that have long plagued the city. It seems he's recently gone into hiding, no one knows where. Obgron the Ogre Mage, creatures identified as the leader of a band of humanoid raiders who've been attacking caravans traveling north. Harrian Crow, man's identified as leader of a band of mercenaries, turned to banditry when the end of Tether's civil wars led to their unemployment, been conducting raids along the east. Alright. Good to see fellow seekers of adventure and the famous warrior Aklan Arndry. Perhaps you've heard of me. Expected you're just off a ship and came from some foreign land, thus your ignorance is readily excused. If you stay here long, you can expect to hear tales of my exploits. May have heard there are bands of fire giant raiders. I intend to soon set out on the road to rid the land of the menace. On my last adventure, I acquired an excellent weapon that should aid me in this task. Carries out and brandishes a weapon you're referred to. Looks nice. Acquiring this was quite an interesting adventure. Perhaps you'd like to hear it? Sure. A bit north of here and west of the markets, you'll find a mage who calls himself Ramadur the Conjurer. He set up a portal to some far plain, and for 50,000 gold per head, he permits seekers of adventure to pass through it. While he warned of danger, I was not to be deterred and passed through. Once I'd done so, I found myself in an icy land of freezing cold that bizarrely had fiery rivers running through it. Sounds like one of the hells or a plain of the abyss. Fortunately, I had items to protect myself against both. The land was also inhabited by hordes of fiendish monstrosities I had to fight off at every turn. Some variety of devil from the nine hells, not an expert in fiendish species. Whatever they were formidable foes. Monsters were numerous and deadly. The environment decidedly hostile. Did not expect any but the most experienced adventurers could have survived. After some wandering about, came across a large fortress long way to the north. Anticipating I would now have an opportunity to throw down some lore to the place I entered. Unfortunately, the master of the fortress seemed to be absent, and I found no one to fight but some golems guarding the lord's treasure. I dispatched them. Treasure turned out to be extensive. Among other things, I found the magnificent weapon I've already shown you. With that, I concluded there was little more to be done. Made my way back to the portal, fighting off fresh waves of fiends in the process. Radamer was pleased. I think a bit surprised to see me return. As I said, I expect only the most experienced adventurers could survive. Hesitate to recommend this particular adventure to anyone else.
What did you have then?
Paladin of Torm. Recent arrival in this port, I'm Weston Kelm, Paladin of Torm. Regret, however, a little time for idle conversation. Here, the hopes of finding some means of averting a great danger. What's the danger? I really require is the assistance of an adventurer with a particular set of skills. The skill of relieving people of small objects they carry in their pockets or purses. Needless to say, few paladins possess such a skill. Most of those specialists who do tend to be lawbreakers who avoid paladins, hence my dilemma. Would have been remarkable good fortune on my part for anything else to have been the case. I'm heartened to find adventurers such as you coming and going through the tavern. Maybe in due course I'll find one with the appropriate skills. So, a thief skill. Don't see a lot of barbarians. I'm pretty near the center of Tethyrian civilization. Just sailed in the port. Might have worked for you, but I think not. I've skill at divination. It's a different sort of adventure I need. Don't think you'd have the stomach for what I have in mind. Leave me be. Okay. I don't have a room, but I can see if there's anyone else willing to talk to me. Hello? Adventurers are certainly determined to poke your nose in every corner with the number you traveling through the port. I cannot be surprised one of you would find his way here. You are Hathrin from Rashaman, are you not? What are you doing so far from your homeland? I'm Hathrin, Katyasha, Ilyara of Rashaman. As for my business in Tether, it's my own. Perhaps you should introduce yourself and explain your own business. Yeah, I'm just looking around. Maybe you have come to the right place. I have some work you might be interested in. Concerns another guest of the establishment. We're not the only travelers. One of the Red Wizards is here. It's most uncomfortable to find ourselves in such close proximity to one of those evil tyrants. The wizard and all his kind are a plague on Faerun, should be exterminated. We would slay him, but he would be on guard against us. Furthermore, the authorities would immediately suspect our involvement. Reason to avoid acting against him too directly. On the other hand, neither the wizard himself or the authorities would have reason to suspect you. Therefore, we ask you, quite simply, to kill him. He's staying in room 17 on the floor above us. Go there, contrive some excuse to speak with him. Once he's let you into his room, slay him. Red wizards certainly have an evil reputation. Chances are, if one's here, he's up to no good. It might be worthwhile to eliminate whatever threat he poses. Not sure it's sensible to kill someone just because the woman says to. Yeah, I'll reward you well. 3,000 gold, a magical rod, or perhaps wand. I can make a neutral call. Awesome. Yeah, if there's anything you can call the Red Wizards, it's disruptive to the natural balance. They've turned their entire land into a desert, pretty much, through their own actions. They're also generally a handful, but I'm level 17, so if I can't kill a Red Wizard, what good am I? Lack of any sound from the side of the door. Convince you the room is unoccupied at the moment. Hear someone moving about on the other side of the door. Door's locked. Number 15, 16, 17. Is this one 17? Yep. Oh, I guess it's on the map, too. The room is beyond is unoccupied. Who's there? What do you want? I have business with you. Open the door at once. Do not try my patience. Don't know you. I don't trust you. Go away. He was only worth 17. That is not much. Oh, I can't even open that. Sad day. Gone 1 point towards evil, but I said it was because of the balance. Who's there? Sorry, wrong room. The breaking the door thing, that I get. I'll have to pay for that, probably. Like how many sound from the other side? The room is unoccupied. There's someone on the other side. At least I'm making XP off of this, honestly. Barely any, but something. Bird responds, is trying to find a way out of the place it mistakenly entered. Guide the bird to a window. Cool. Just in here helping a bird out. Right, I can't take stuff. Dark Moon Monks. Oh, this is sitting here saying Ohm. That guy seems dangerous. Students and I are attempting to meditate. We appreciate not being disturbed. Monks of the Order of the Dark Moon, traveling through the region on business that need not concern you, and we stopped at the inn. Yeah, I would antagonize them, but I'm not evil. Or good, so there's no real point to it. Here are the wizard's robes. Destroyed some property blundering about, thought I'd pay for it, here's the money. Okay, yep, that made up for both evil points. And I got experience for it. You could just convert money into experience by breaking stuff and giving it back. That's funny. I wonder if that actually works repeatedly or if it's just like a one-time thing. And if it actually increases based on how much property you destroy. Who are you? What are you doing in here? It's a military installation. I look all over the place to make sure I'm not overlooking quests or monsters. The commander of this fort, part of a chain of fortification, protecting the harbor. You may have seen the towers. In time of war, we can connect chains to the tower on the other side of the river, preventing enemy ships. At this point in time, it's all hypothetical since we're not expecting any attack. Don't see there's really anything for Barbarian to do here. Might be something you could do for me. I understand you adventuring types are always looking for odd jobs. We misplaced some papers, don't know where they are, no big deal, just logistical reports. Still a nuisance if they're gone, you could look around. Yep. Searched my own quarters pretty thoroughly on the upper level of the northeast, so stay out of them. Papers are surely somewhere else. Probably stay out of the barracks in the upper level. Really go there. I'm sure someone may have noticed them if that was where they were. It could be anywhere. Nothing here. Must have been what the woman gave me. It looks like a Rod of the Wilderness. Longsword +2 makes doing more basic, non-magical. No, I'm not going to take it. $295 XP just for beating up a target dummy. I'll take it. Is that evil to take it?
Reporting for duty, sir.
Probably. Honestly, none of this is my stuff. Ow.
Awaiting orders, sir.
You random guards and your traps. That's probably captain's quarters. Why does it sound like some kind of Christmas celebration is going on? Door leads out at the battlements protecting the harbor. It's securely locked. Arbalist. Search again. Find a packet of papers. Someone got stuck underneath one of the bolts. Here with logistical reports.
Ahoy!
Good thing they'll let you keep searching. The only quest I've seen that really just cuts you off after you've looked around is the glove one from the second chapter at the docks. Here they are. Save me from inconvenience. Thinking that wouldn't have been so willing to bring an outsider's help won't else matter if it didn't have the potential to seriously embarrass you.
Reporting
Not
for
your
duty,
business. Does not matter. Glad I could be of service. I think it would have been evil to go the opposite direction. Okay, I'm about ready to finish up on this one.
Ahoy!
I think I have a very compelling reason to search through every structure. As long as they're not locked. Okay, so the sewers. We'll be heading into the sewers through the inn at some point. Harbor Master.
Hold it down when the decks are clear.
You're a barbarian. We have a situation that might be resolved by some of your capabilities. Turns out our collection of statues being stored in the warehouse was a group of gargoyles that took exception to some workers and are now running amok. As you may have heard, a recent civil war has concluded with a new regime in place. This led to some hopefully temporary bureaucratic confusion. No one seems sure whose responsibility it is to address the problem. The military and police forces seem to think this is the other's task, so it seems I'm reduced to hiring mercenaries. Anticipated as much. I'm prepared to pay you 4,000 gold from my discretionary fund for this work. Just hope our new monarchs will reimburse me. How do I get evil points?
Ahoy!
That doesn't seem to make much sense to me, given that this is extremely dangerous work. Gargoyles are gnarly. How many are we looking at here? Okay. Give me a bark skin. There we go. Okay. Now, I should be able to take them alright. Don't have most of my buffs up. I'll take what I can get, though. Saving throws decreased. Probably will, honestly. I think that's called Bewildering Cloud or something. Another spell I've never had. Because I think it is a bard spell only. Bards are a weird class by nature. I seem to have some sort of protection against sneak attacks. Enemies can hit me with them at times, but at other times they seem to have a lot more difficulty ever actually using them. Venom immunity? Immune to all poison. Now that's awesome. Okay, blind fight, super handy. Dodge I could take. I already have improved critical on my great axe, so I don't think I need any more on it. I don't see improved knockdown. Yeah, I'm taking blind fight. Could take a lesser dispel. Owl's Insight. Enhancement bonus to wisdom equal to half the caster's level. That's cool. Druid 5 innate level 2? I'm not sure what that means. Fine Mind. When casting Fine Mind, caster must select one of the following effects that will be created in the target. Tangle, hamper movement, camouflage. That, you don't even tell me what it does. You're like, you must select one of these, and then that's it. So it's like a glyph of warding, except it'll just set off one of these things for a turn of level. I don't know, weird. 46 points of fire damage to any creature attempts to pass through it. Pretty classic. Inferno. Target to ignite into flame. Each round the target suffers 2d6 points of fire damage for around a level. That's pretty solid. Death Ward's awesome. I should probably take Death Ward. Target animal companion gets +4 strength, +4 constitution, 1d10 wisdom, and +2 attack rolls for as long as it remains at the druid's side. Also cool. Not super handy for me, but for a pure druid, that's a boon. I haven't actually summoned my animal companion in a bit. Ever since I got that buff, I don't think I have. But if I really want to use Awaken, I have a bunch of Rots of the Wilderness that can do that. Got plenty of Ice Storm. Oh, and monstrous regeneration. 3 hit points every round. I have an elixir that does better than that. I'm taking Death Ward. It's an hour level buff, and it gives some critical immunities. If I were a regular druid, I might take something different, but that's handy enough for me. Your gargoyles are all dealt with. Monstrous gargoyles fought fiercely. They were no match for us. Quite a relief to have taken care of. Here's the gold I promised. If you're interested, there might be another task you do while you are fighting. I looked through my records, determined that shipment of statues, but in order by count aren't adults. Not sure what he wanted with them. Doubt it was anything good. In any case, it was irresponsible of him to transfer them without taking proper precautions. Suppose you go over to his estate. Demand from him a fine of 5,000 gold. Let you keep 1,000 of that as a reward. The rest would go to replenishing my funds. While my precise legal authority is a bit unclear due to the Civil War and new government and such, there's certainly past precedent for such powers being exercised by this office. I have as much authority as anyone, so unless you prefer anarchy, I think you should be supporting me, and I can authorize you to use force if he refuses to be cooperative, and I hope and expect it will not be called for. Okay. Well, I used bark skin, but it's still up for an hour. My hope is I can at least clear out the surface level areas here. Must be adventurers just came into port, but we're going to Bard. I'm glad you're here. Our basement's completely overrun with rats, and I need someone to clean them out. 500 gold once you've gotten rid of all the rats. $500 gold. So first of all, no one would pay that much for rats, right? Second of all, I don't see any rats. $342 hit points. My goodness. Let's see what this is about. No signs of rats to be found in the basement. You do find a number of bodies under a tarp. You begin to suspect you were sent down here on false pretenses. I don't think we're meant to get out of the basement alive. These might be the bodies of the actual owners. Who was that woman who sent us down here? Before you can say any more, massive strange creatures suddenly burst through the floor. They do not look friendly. Ooze elementals. Greater ooze elemental. A strong greater ooze elemental. Something tells me these are acid-based. Can't say what it is. Kill that thing. Kill the big one. Okay, that's just gonna... If that's doing acid damage, it's gonna melt Zarala. Kill the big one. I think the rest I can deal with if it's gone. Oh goodness, I am so slow. I'm just dying in here. I have no way out. Okay, yeah, no, this isn't going well. I should use a freedom of movement first. Okay, got the big one. That one's got an acid shield up. That's annoying. I don't think they like fire. At least I can't imagine that they do. Okay, that didn't bother them nearly as much as I would like it to. Okay, they didn't like that one. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought Zarala had somehow dispelled the area of effect stuff, and yet the area still seems to be under a lot of effects. Okay, even with my acid protection, hitting these ones is gonna hurt. Yeah, there's stupid protections up. At least they don't seem to be resisting nearly as much as regular oozes. Speaking of, can I actually knock these guys down? Because normally, yeah, normally you can not knock down gelatinous cubes, but these aren't gelatinous cubes. Will that hurt? Door's been magically sealed, so I'm gonna have to hopefully find a way around. An entire stack gets me reasonably close to full health. That's why I've got them. Alright, well, let's go through and see what's down here, actually, first. Elemental smash through the floor, leaving a gaping hole. Peering through it, you see part of the city's sewer system. Earth and water. That'd be why we had ooze elementals. Okay, retreat. I'd rather not take on all of them at once. I don't yet have Death Ward, which means I am in fact vulnerable to water elementals. Those are big ones. Ow! This is a stronger than average Earth Elemental, I think. Same thing with the Water Elementals. Yeah, they should not be rated easy. The huge ones must be significantly stronger than normal. Okay, let me throw up cold resistance. We need to start actually clearing these suckers out. Only real advantage over these guys is that they do that sever self, which, while it's an instant kill if it works, I have a really good fortitude save, and if it doesn't work, that's half your health just gone immediately. And if there's one thing I can actually do, it's output damage. Okay, let's see if I can get over here without antagonizing Earth Elementals. Start killing these suckers. Okay, I can at least close the ooze portal this way. I don't know if they didn't have cold, or if they decided it wasn't even worth trying, just because of my resistances. Okay, I'm gonna have to be tangling with a bunch of these things. Let's see if I can keep them in this doorway. it's even possible to knock these things down. Oh man, they're hurting a lot. Kill one. Okay. One's dead. Oh no. She missed me with that. They're going to be hitting me with an even more increased frequency. They're immune to the sonic damage. Also, I forgot to put the asp flail on my hotbar. I'm wondering if blunt damage is more effective against them. Might as well find out. It is. Can't crit him anyway, so I might as well use it. Man, those potions are nice. Oh. Not hasted. Never mind. You know, I should probably just put that on the helmet. Given that the Watchman's helm is probably never coming off. Especially if it hastes me. If I find a weapon better than this axe, I can put it on that. Now there's at least one left. Let's just close these elemental barriers. There. No more you guys coming through. Actually, thank you. More, you guys? Oh yeah, there's more. At least the portal's closed. Looks like only one huge. It's tolerable. I do get a little damage buff from her singing. I'm not sure entirely how. Okay, it looks like these two dolts are kind of both stuck in the door trying to get me. Man, they have turned into major annoyances. Okay, I think this one's been going on pretty long. I'm going to clear out this room. Okay. Yeah, so I'm down in the sewers, and I have no idea how long it's going to be until I can find my way out of this trap. Well, when I do, I'm going back to that house, and if that woman is still there, I'm finishing her off. But there's no way of knowing. Alright, so I'm ending this one here then. Next one we'll be picking up, trying to make our way out of this trap. Take her out. And then we'll probably end up exploring most of the sewers in the next episode as well. That's going to be all for this one. So thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.